Anyway, today is about childhood trauma. And the reason why it's about childhood trauma, I'm going to tell y'all in a second after I get my other show started. It's planning, hey, I'm so. If you get close to my house, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm out the. Y'all when I was trying to get my grill and my teeth too big. I can't get no $8 grill. Look at my big ass teeth. It make me sick, man. Y'all need to make a bigger grill for $9. I sit so high, dress so fly. I do it for the hood, bitch. I do it because I'm cool. So let me show y'all my shoes before I get started. So I blinged out my shoes, y'all. I could not believe that they had these for some damn clogs. Look at this. Look at the bling. Look at the bling, y'all. $16.99 though. I pay a lot of money for it. Look at this. And then I had to sew because it's Adidas. So I couldn't just like put it on there. I had to sew this on there. Like sew the chain on there. But man, these cute. This is my favorite shoe right here because of this bling right here. Man, I had to like switch this out. That's cute too though. Look at that. Look at that. Man, I'm talking about for real. Ooh. Okay, y'all, one more second. So today is about childhood trauma. I'm just getting this typed in. But yeah, Sprecher also has an app. So then you don't have to what is it? You don't have to keep putting everything in. So like I've been recording a podcast like from my phone. Y'all know that because I was like recording in the car. Celebrate and I think that's all I'm doing. Okay, celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself and then kindness. And I'll tell y'all why. Look, I done spelled the word wrong. Oh, my hood niggas can't stand up. I might cuss. Okay, that's it right there. Hey, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns coming to you straight up out the St. Louis Library. I'm out the St. Louis Library. Okay, so today I'm gonna do this show backwards again. So let's talk about this. Today I was talking to one of my mates at the shelter, and she was saying that she been raped several times too. So it was like, are you serious? Amina, the sweetest one, the cutest one in there. You know what I'm saying? She's so cute. She like a model. So anyway, it's like for real. Like she was talking about the rape, and she was like, at first I thought it was my fault. And I ain't never thought it was my fault. I'm talking about from beginning to end. I ain't never thought nothing was my fault because I ain't never set myself up. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So I was like, man, that's kind of messed up. So she was explaining, like, then she had to go get through it herself. Like, it's like y'all don't understand, like, how hard it is to just like not hear what a person was telling you at the time they were putting you in trauma. So it's like it just keep going over and over in your mind. You ugly, you this, you that, you love everything, you this, like all this positive shit about me. This man actually want me to feel bad for being a positive person. You see what I'm talking about? And so in some type of way, it's like if he would have trapped me in that situation, I would have thought that it was bullshit. You see what I'm saying? But I can't change my personality. So it's like, if I can't change my personality, how the fuck is bothering you? So this whole time, I was telling Amina, he was watching me the whole time. Because if you able to tell me all this shit and you trying to rape me, you've been watching me for 4 fucking years. I didn't even know this nigga was still on campus. You've been watching me for 4 fucking years. Either that or you've been listening to them talk about me in some kind of way. So somebody else was watching me on campus. And I'm talking about his fraternity brothers like, yeah, you going to be a stripper. You going to be a porn star. All this different shit. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So this person constantly putting you in trauma and you thinking there's something wrong, you know, but I felt like something was wrong with me. Like maybe I need to do this or maybe I didn't need to do nothing. I wasn't doing anything. That's what I was telling Amina. Like I never was like outly dressed because last night we had a conversation at the table That's why I did the whole thing about on the show. What was I talking about? Like how? Okay, listen. So we at the table when the sister was saying we gotta watch how we dress because the men to come after us, and I was like, no, because men will rape us. So then Jennifer got started and started saying the whole world is a lovely place. And what we're saying, and then what I'm asking is, oh, she brought up adultery. The nun brought up adultery. She was like, it's adulterous. You see what I'm saying? And she was like, just really blaming women. She was like blaming us, and it's like we didn't even do anything. And so she said, that's why we tell you to cover up or whatever. And it's like, no, I mean they don't have to. You see what I'm saying? We should pray that the men have self control. You see what I'm saying? So she was like, so Jennifer was like, well, isn't it adulterous? It's not adulterous if I see beauty in a person and then the person has love and we have love for each other. Bitch, y'all, I don't be having time for this shit, man. It's like every discussion, she got to go all the way to the left. No, this is a serious discussion. We talk about adultery and lust. This is the stuff she's saying. I say, Jennifer, all you got to do is get a dictionary. You see what I'm saying? Because she talking about it as a single person. Like, if you going after a person or if you like a person. I was like, it's still wrong to have lust in your heart for people. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it's a joke, but I'm not joking about it when I'm really talking about it. Like, it is not a situation where you got lust and you just got to be after somebody like that. Like, that is a demon inside of you. Like, that's a sin. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? And God ain't saying you can't pray that shit off of you or you can't find the right person. It's just you can't be lusting after people like that. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it is not for you to do. I know you done seen somebody looking good and you just, I'm a fuck her. No, you not. You see what I'm saying? You gonna set up and fuck her? That's what they was doing. That's what that man set out to do. That's lust. It's a strong sexual desire. He act like I had to give him sex. That's how all these men act like I gotta fuck him. I don't gotta fuck you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this girl sitting at the table talking about something totally out of the question. I say, all you need is a dictionary. Because adultery means that you married. And so that's the only eyes you have for that person. And she was like, well, can't you be attracted to a person before you marry him and all this stuff? I really want to be like, you a hoe. I had to tell her, I say, you know what? Women do this all the time. And men too. Like, where y'all actually think that people got to have sex. I was like, Jennifer, what's wrong with you describing this as somebody being friends? You see what I'm saying? If I'm your friend, it's different ways that I become attracted to you. You get what I'm talking about? It's like I become attracted to your smile. I become attracted to how you take care of your kids. I become attracted to how you cook a meal. I become attracted to how organized you are or disorganized you are. I become attracted to how you put your outfit together, how your shoes look, how your mama treats you, how you treat your mama. Y'all understand? I become attracted to your vocabulary, to how you want to do your job. It's like she's still in here talking about sex. I'm like, you see what I'm saying? You still talking about lust, and that's not what we talking about. So again, she want to get mad. Well, you don't know what I want to say to you right now. Nothing, not a goddamn thing. But good night. And you can add a bitch to it if you want to, cause it ain't really gonna bother me. You see what I'm talking about? It's like, man, I just really wish y'all understood what it was like to be a friend, to have a friend. So when I'm explaining to Amina, I was like, I actually dated virgins. In between there, I had sex. So I had sex when I was 16 with Alonzo Suggs. He was my first. Then I didn't have sex. I stopped having sex. They just eat my, whatever. So then I get to college and I was with a boyfriend that was the football player. We broke up because it was too long distance. We couldn't talk to each other all the time. So then we broke up. I saw him that December in Louisiana, right? So we stopped talking after that. So I started talking to a Sigma, which was what's his name? Which was Charles. So Charles couldn't get his dick hard because Charles smoked a lot of weed. You see what I'm saying? So that was his problem. Like we couldn't have sex. So he act like he had to break up with me and be with somebody else. Which the same person, he did that to my best friend Jamal too. Like me and Jamal be talking, but we was just friends. So Jamal started going out with the same girl Charles was going out with. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, she's better than you. That's what they wanted me to think. So it's like, okay, she better than you. Let her be better. Then we go to then I get to Kunta, right? And in between there, I was having sex. I had sex once with Jamal. I didn't like it because his dick is small. So I started having sex with his roommate. I mean, with the man across the hall. I ain't joking. I mean, I was like, if I'm going to have sex, I want to have good sex. So I started creeping over there. Yeah, I ain't joking. I was creeping. So then Kunta was like, be my girlfriend. Okay. So now I'm not having sex. I haven't had sex for like a year or so. Because now I'm like Kunta girlfriend, Kunta a virgin. We sleep together in the same bed every night. Every night we sleep together. No sex for like a year. And then the night we were about to have sex, they came and made a big fiasco out of it. We together 2 more years. Only we had sex 5 times. Every time we had sex, it was the bomb. It was the bomb. I'm not joking. So it's like, and I cheated on him once with George because that's when he started going out with men and stuff, and he wasn't telling me. That was when he was switching over being gay. That's when Titus Taylor went and told him that I was with George. Y'all see what I'm saying? I didn't cheat on Jamal because I want his girlfriend. I didn't cheat on the other guy because I want his girlfriend. Y'all understand this? So it's like, and then in the interim, when I'm single, that's when my friends come pick me up and give me massages and all this different stuff. So all that is like, that's it. You see what I'm saying? That's like my young life. Like I'm 17, 18, 19 years old. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So it's like, I don't know. I didn't have no bullshit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no person that just gonna hold on to people like that. And so that's it. Like I just started becoming a vixen. Like I just got what I wanted and left them. Or I just had the same person come over. Like it's not like I was sleeping around with a bunch of people. I just like had the same person come over. We had sex and they leave. So where is it that you feel like you have to put me or set me up for rape or have the same man coming over, or you want me to be the same with every man I see, and now I got to be set up in a threesome, and now you got to do, you see what I'm saying? It's like all this stuff, like where did that come from? And I'm just living my life. So I was telling the meaning of that too, like you don't know how somebody is watching you or looking at you or trying to set you up. Like this whole time. So the woman say, Shante, how do you handle it? I say, it's nothing for me to handle. And that's when she was like, what you talking about? She's like, you've been through a lot. I was like, I've been through a lot, but my life is also amazing. Like in my life, I have also met amazing people. So it's a balance. I see evil people, but I have met a lot of amazing people, and still some amazing people come back into my life too. So it's like, why would I sit here now and be like in a sad position? Just, oh my God, I'm so sad. My life is horrible. It's just over. You see what I'm saying? Why would I have a mental health problem and you the one that's coming to me to steal my work, to set me up, to try to murder me? Then I had to actually tell them, I'm homeless because they tried to murder me. You see, they tried to murder me in my house. While they sitting up here pretending like they having vacations and bullshit like that with my work. I say, but the best thing about it is that the work they stole was successful. They got awards for it. So it's like the lady just like, for real, that is the proper reaction. That's the proper fucking reaction. My family ain't had a proper reaction yet. You see? The lady say, Shantae, that's bad. And I said, well, really it's not, because I'm not them. The worst part about this part of my life is that I'm not them. I mean, the worst part about it is if I was like them. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? It's like if I was like them, if I was vengeful, or if I was nosy all the time, if I was always in somebody else's business, if I was going through people's phones, if I had to follow somebody around with the fever, because it's like, y'all got to see how they be following. Like they actually look like roaches. Like they'll be following me like a fucking roach. Looking at me like they a lustful man. And so it's like, man, when you see it, you be like, what the hell going on? Everybody else in the room acting like it ain't going on. And it's going on. Like y'all crazy ass is crazy. It's not normal what you doing. That's not normal. This is not normal behavior. And they'll still be sitting there just like acting like it's okay. It's not okay for you to let a stalker sit in front of me and have a conversation. Like they not stalking me. So that was it. She was like, Shantae, that's it. Like, I don't understand. And it's like, that's what you need to understand is that I'm not them. Like, I don't have the same issues. I don't have that fever to go after people. I don't have the fever to be better than somebody. I don't have this fever to take somebody's life. I don't have this fever. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, whenever it's said and done, once they life end, I still have a good life. Y'all see what I'm saying? All I gotta do is get the haters off of me. I ain't gotta do nothing else. I don't have a mental health problem. They do. So it's like, what do you want me to do? I can't do nothing but try to get away from them. I can't do nothing else but try to get away from the people that are after me. I can't do nothing but try to hide my work. You see what I'm saying? I can't do nothing. I don't have a mental health. It's like, I just don't have your problem. You would think I would because what? I'm thicker? Because I'm black? Because I'm a woman? It's not going to happen. Because my hair is thin, because my ass is flat. You see what I'm saying? Because my teeth are big, because my side tooth gone. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's like, what do you want me to do? I asked that too. I said, you know what? I keep asking him. You've already tried to murder me, and I'm still alive. So now, what you want me to do? You've already stolen my work, and I'm still here. So what? You already stolen my work, and I'm still working on stuff. So now, what do you want me to do? You wanted to be evil, so now what do you want me to do? You wanted to be a part of the Illuminati. That's not the Illuminati. The Illuminati is just something to kill you. It's something to find out who you are so they can go ahead and kill you. It's nothing else. Why would a group of healthy people get shows? Why, when you go to the show, they got fruit, vegetables, water. They in there taking care of their skin. They got people that's going to make sure everything going to be okay when they take all the makeup and stuff off. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They heard not coming out when they put the weave in, all this stuff. So it's like, why would we have people taking care of them when they in Hollywood as opposed to not taking care of them? Why would a person get up and run or walk every day? You see what I'm saying? And you still thinking that that's part of the Illuminati. We got to kill people and make them unhealthy. That's not true. You see what I'm talking about? It's like, instead of y'all actually seeing the truth for yourself, instead of you, and that's why I always tell my students, if you a thief, somebody gonna steal something from you. Because you put yourself in a life of being a thief. If you a murderer, somebody gonna come back and kill you because you done murdered somebody they love. So now somebody gonna kill you. And sometimes you have innocent bystanders or the wrong situation or whatever. But that's it. Like, I'm not you. So I'm not going to feel like I have to be evil because I'm never evil. I never have been. I keep my hands off of y'all. I say whatever I want to say on this show, and not one time have I ever attacked a person. Y'all come and attack me. And then once I attack you back, if I protect myself, then you want to say I did something to you. Sometimes, y'all, I don't even do anything to them. They still stand there and say I did something to them. It's like, I'm still just sitting here. I didn't even know you wanted to attack me. I don't even know you. To look now and see Jada Pinkett on TikTok saying some words from a phone call, a private phone call in my house, is ridiculous. To have a person actually want my personality, it's ridiculous. And for you to want to give it to them and kill me for it, that is ridiculous. For you not to want me to live my life after you recorded me in my house illegally. It is ridiculous. What's wrong with me? Nothing. You got the problem of racism. And this morning they was trying to tell me it's some Indian man. It is an Indian guy. He gay. He thought white women should have been the people that did the yoga. So he gave my yoga that I was doing in my bed in the morning to some white people. He was recording me. It was a bunch of white women trying to be active. So he recorded them because I'm too thick for him to like. I didn't tell you to look at me in my fucking house. I didn't tell you to look at me doing yoga. The door is closed. I'm in my own bed. Nobody told you to place a camera inside my house or any recording devices inside my bed. Nobody told you to break in and do that. So how the hell you gonna come for my life? Y'all understand what I'm saying? You coming to stalk me and then telling me I can't be myself. I gotta be a ghetto hoe. No, y'all better get the fuck on. So this morning, I was just telling Amina she can't control what they trying to do to her. I can't control it either. My mama couldn't control it. We don't want this shit. I don't need you in my taxes. Or trying to take my son or telling me how to raise somebody or who I should breastfeed and all this different. I never asked anybody to do that to me or my family either. I said, ask them if they need help. If I'm telling you I don't need your help, what the fuck you trying to help me for? And you retarded. So anyway, this was it. Instead of calling yourself out on your bullshit, because sometimes, ladies, if you've been raped, it is not your bullshit. Some of you want to be raped, that's your bullshit. But for the women that don't want to be raped, that don't want to be beaten, y'all see what I'm saying? They putting us in a situation where you like thinking because I'm black. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I can't even say I'm Native American, you would have left me alone. If I would have actually just said I was Jewish, you would have got mad and said I was crazy. Do y'all know how many people get mad when I tell them I'm Jewish? I am actually a Jewish person by blood. By blood, it is my history. Do you know how many white people would look at me and be mad because I'm Jewish? But because I'm black, now I gotta be ghetto and I gotta be raped and be put on drugs. What drugs? I ain't never done drugs in my life. I don't even take Tylenol. I used to have Zyrtec in my classroom. I would be passing out because it was something in the school that was an allergen for me. And now I don't do that anymore. Even if I went back, I wouldn't do it. I had to clean my room, put a neti pot and a humidifier in there. I'm not about to take that stuff no more. I would be in that classroom passed out. That is why I had to teach my kids how to teach the classroom. So anyway, if it's not your bullshit, this is something that you need to say. I went through some shit. This is how I adapted in order to survive. This is how I learned to get to love in childhood. This is how I learned to get my needs met. And then extend compassion to those parts of you and thank your system for doing exactly what it needed to do. The first option creates shame that may keep us repeating the behaviors. The second actually empowers us to begin releasing them. So it's sometimes you'll still be in like a toxic relationship, or you will just go have nasty sex and all this stuff, just so you can, because I've done it too. And that's why what Cranes in the Sky, that the one that Solange wrote, it's the truth. You got to push it away. You're going to go through it for real. It's not no joke. Somebody going to have, I was in there and we were getting it on. It's like, I'm for real. Some man can tell you like, Shantae, it's like just whatever. And it's like, yeah, he probably telling you the truth. But at the same time, we ain't keep doing nothing. Because that's when you realize, oh, no, this shit don't feel good. This some empty ass shit. So I got to do this now. I got to heal myself. And that's the best reward in your life. So that's why I came to this one. Ways to celebrate yourself. Reward yourself to your favorite vacation trip. Know your true worth and value. If y'all have kids, reward them all the time. That'll help you reward yourself. That's when I started thinking to myself, my kids, I say, I hate punishing y'all. I really didn't realize this before Blake was born. I was like, man, punishment. That means I got to punish myself too. Y'all know I started talking to my son because I'm like, we going to the park today. Like, I done got these tickets, these medieval time tickets for $150. We going to medieval times. I be like, look, tell your teacher you sorry, and we going to think about it later. And he'll say, mama, this is what happened. Because he really honest as a kid. So it's like, now he not going to tell y'all the truth. I know he probably not. Like, he just, it's puberty. So it's like, but the point is that he know he can come and tell me. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't have time to punish nobody. I ain't about 2 weeks. You can't do this. I got to make sure you don't do it. Fuck that. We about to talk about this shit and leave. I didn't have time for it. If you have kids, reward them, celebrate them so they learn how to celebrate themselves in bad times. Write down 3 favorite traits about yourself. If y'all got kids, you can make that into a painting and put it on the wall. Everybody make a painting. This is what I love about myself. Smile big. And when they listen, if they don't like it no more and they want to take it down, let them take it down and say, well, we gonna make another one. You see what I'm saying? Make one every year or every 6 months. Have 2 birthdays. We have 2 birthdays. Smile big. Plant seeds of self-love. You see? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how they love themselves. Blast your favorite music out loud and dance to it. My mama let us play records all the time. We just play records and sing all night if we want to. Be proud of everything that you have achieved. You have every right to. I'm talking about even if you learn how to drive, achieve, celebrate yourself. Climb into a hot bubble bath with a scented candle and just relax. Or some Epsom salt, because they got lavender, Epsom salt. They got like so much stuff for you to do. So I'm going to get to the point now. So childhood trauma, what prevents you from, what prevents from living from childhood? What prevents from living from childhood? I don't know. So what prevents living from childhood? Because sometimes I'm like, why are these women here? So you got rejection trauma. Rejection trauma. You easily make negative assumptions about what others are thinking. That was Jeanette. Like, it's just like, as soon as it's we gotta be saying something mean. Like, it's like, nope, we not doing that. That was the other lady, Shay Braille. It's like, we not talking bad about you. We just talking. You worry about letting people in. You worry about letting. You don't have to worry about that. I do, because you will get killed. Sometimes this person, they'll try to get close to you to kill you. You find compromising difficult. You a people pleaser. You have a hard time trusting people with your feelings. All these things are just like, that's the truth. You see what I'm saying? That's rejection. And you don't have to worry about that sometimes. Abandonment trauma. Fear of being left behind or abandoned. Don't worry about it. If the right people leave you behind, guess what? It'll be okay. The good people won't. Inability to form healthy relationships in the teenage or adult years. Sometimes that's not your fault. It could be somebody stalking you. It really could be just somebody after you. Low self-esteem and feelings of self-worth. No reason to feel that, because it's not your issue. Once you get over your own bullshit, because it's not bullshit. It's stuff where you can really look at it and be like, that motherfucker was fucking with me. You see what I'm saying? Why was I sleepy every time I was at this house? That's why I be telling people, you gotta move. You can't just stay in the same place, because you don't know who coming in. They was coming in our house messing with our food, y'all. I went crazy because people was coming in my house messing with me. Anxiety and insecurity, depression. So that's something that's abandonment. All right, betrayal. Trouble recognizing or expressing, managing emotions. Manage your emotions. Even if you got to start in the closet, even if you got to start just going to the bathroom, manage them. Get them under control. Get your thoughts under control. You see, anxiety, depression, and other mental health symptoms. Let me tell y'all what I had to get under control. It's just thinking that every man would rape me, and just still keep myself out there. You see, I'm talking about every man knew, and the men that they would send to me knew. You understand? I would be talking to another man, they'll send another man that looked like him, and the other man would be the problem. It's not the man that I started with, it'd be the second man I was with. The one they didn't stop me talking to, and now they gonna send this man. Now this man wanna rape me, because they think this man over here a millionaire. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So it's like, y'all just, you know some stuff, and now you think you know everything, and it's not the truth. Nightmares, physical pain or stomach distress, thoughts of suicide, difficulty trusting others. It's the truth. Injustice trauma, moodiness or irritability. That's because, again, the intrusive thoughts, uncontrollable feelings of fear. I got a shit. I'm talking about y'all. They didn't got used to it. Shantae, you can go to the bathroom now. I have to shit before I leave the house, because I don't want to come out here and see a stalker. I don't want to come out here and they say they killed somebody because I said hi to them 3 days in a row. I don't want to do that. Terror or rage long after the traumatic event is over. It's not over for me. I have complex PTSD because I don't know if this person will be outside this door, outside this building when I leave. Profound feelings of helplessness and hopelessness. What the fuck can I do? I don't know where my child is. That's my child that came from my body, my blood. My child. Don't have nothing to do with nobody else. You done went through my shit that don't have nothing to do with you, and you keep putting yourself in my shit like I'm supposed to be doing something for you, and I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You see? You done stole from me from childhood. Some of these stalkers, it's like so many levels of stalkers in this shit. They don't even know the other stalker. Some stalkers then hooked up with the other stalker. You see what I'm talking about? Bullying people. Disruption of the usual sense of safety and predictability. And it is. Sometimes I don't feel safe. I know I'm not safe. The Indian guy was like a programmer. You see what I'm talking about? Why would you still be messing with my stuff and I ain't messing with you? Different cultures of people. You see? So if I have a child out of wedlock, like an Indian man might feel like that's wrong. I remember one guy got in my Uber and started doing that stuff, like talking to me bad because I had a child out of wedlock. Like that's okay for him to do what he doing because I had a child. That ain't your fucking business. We not the same fucking culture. I'm Native American, bitch. I'm a grown ass woman. If I'm not pregnant, I'm about to fuck next week to have a baby. I'm not joking. And I'm gonna have fun doing it too. Ain't no motherfucker on this earth about to tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do with my life. Whether you stalking me or not. Fuck you. Y'all understanding? So that's why it's not your fault. That's why when you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't have anything to be ashamed of because that's not your fault. If you're not vengeful, hateful, evil, none of that stuff, why the hell you sitting up here trying to say it's you or your clothes or your hair or how you looked or when somebody abused you and they need to do it again? That ain't none of your fault. Don't nobody need to be teaching people that either. When they say something to you, get to somebody that's going to recognize that what they did was abusive. You understand? That is abusive for y'all to actually sit here and try to make us think that because we a woman, we have to do all this stuff for you. If you already covered up and I still got raped, then how the hell is that going to happen? That's a compliment people gave me. She covers herself. I do. I only wear tank tops and stuff around my house with my panties on. And with my son there, I don't even do that. So for somebody to still be recording me in my house and then talking about I should have kept my clothes on in my own fucking house, you shouldn't have been recording in my fucking house. I didn't give you permission to. You shouldn't have been inside my house. So anyway, that's it for today. Stop blaming people for stuff and y'all stop taking the blame because it's not you. If you don't have those traits, don't make that into you. That's why you don't have anything to worry about but living your life. Because once the word is out of what they did, you can go on with your business because you ain't got no guilt or nothing else to hold on to. Nothing. Anyway, that's it. Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns telling you if you a rapist or a molester, fuck off. If you a stalker, kiss my ass and move the fuck on. And for everybody else, I love you and I thank you. Love yourself. I love you and I thank you. And make sure you smile because guess what? You ain't none of them. None of them. Have a great day.